How's it going, guys? It's Deathmark here. Today we're going to be talking about everything we know so far as campaign, zombies, multiplayer, the alleged multiplayer alpha, the beta, everything we know so far about Call of Duty 2024, which we currently know at the present moment in time to be either called Black Ops 6, which is heavily rumoured, or potentially Black Ops Gulf War, but no, either way, one way or the other, what the title's going to be called fairly soon. Now, for those who don't know, there will be a Black Ops 6 pre-order bonus, rewards and early access information. Now, Black Ops 2024 is currently rumoured to be Black Ops 6, releasing late October of 2024. From the launch of the MW3 Season 3 Reloaded update, Leakers Online found references to pre-order bonuses, a reveal event and additional details about Black Ops 6. The Black Ops 6 pre-order bonuses and rewards are bound to please hardcore Call of Duty fans as Treyarch has returned to the spotlight following a 4-year development cycle. Here's everything we know so far. Now, Project Cerberus, which was the name given to Call of Duty 2024 during its production, otherwise known as T10, or Treyarch's 10th Call of Duty, a placeholder, or potentially the official logo for 2024's Black Ops game, has been revealed via leaks in the Xbox X Showcase announcement. The three-headed Cerberus was ironically a mob of the dead within Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, as you guys may be aware, Xbox and Microsoft basically made an announcement talking about an Xbox Games Showcase, which is happening on June the 9th, which is a Sunday, at 10 AM Pacific, 1 PM Eastern, and 6 PM British Summer Time. It appears one of the pre-order bonuses for Black Ops 6 will be a skin for Frank Woods. Woods was added as a bonus skin in Modern Warfare 2019 and pre-ordering for Black Ops Cold War in 2020. As of now, no images of the skin have been leaked, and this won't be the only pre-order bonus for Black Ops 6. As it's been speculated that we'll also see additional bonuses for pre-ordering, which will likely be revealed within the Xbox Showcase event on June the 9th. So as you guys can see, courtesy of Detonated, which is owned by DK Dynamite, there's also going to be a rumoured beta map that will be playable up to a month before Call of Duty 2024's main launch in Zombies. However, it's unclear what this is, if it is indeed Zombies, or where it will be located. It's also not known if this up to a month beta is true, however it has been reported on by multiple sources, courtesy of Windows Central. I'll see if I'll let me into that specific webpage, but that's really interesting to talk about there. So, for those who don't know, Black Ops 6 is going to be set during the Gulf War, so the early 1990s, with a focus on the CIA. So that's really interesting to think about there. I'll come on to campaign in a moment, but I'll let you guys read this for yourselves. For those who are interested, feel free to pause the video so you guys can read it for yourselves there. So that's really interesting there. Special edition content. For speculation purposes, a special and higher edition of Black Ops 2024 will more than likely come in with the following: a Season 1 Battle Pass with potential Black Cell, early access campaign, a multiplayer alpha, which is currently being speculated, multiplayer beta, operator skins and blueprints, and unannounced offerings. All reveal event challenges. Now, there's only one that we currently been made aware of at this present moment in time, called She Never Lets Me Down. And the challenge is actually to, in Warzone, get operator kills with an old friend. Now, this potentially means two things. First of which, we speculate it could be some to do with Frank Woods, who could potentially, at some point, may appear in the actual map to basically maybe give us some sort of blueprint in a similar fashion as to how they did it with Black Ops Cold War, when he appeared on, I think it was the Verdansk map, and he gave us a rather interesting marksman rifle for free, so just for completing the event challenges at that time. So that's really interesting there. Or it could potentially be relating to a pistol called the Steel, which is a blueprint called Steel for the 9mm Demon. Now, according to leakers on Twitter, a reward for completing the Black Ops 6 reveal event in Warzone will be the infamous Sally blueprint, as previously seen in Black Ops 2010, which is this rather interesting image right here. See if I can bring this up full screen here for you guys. So the Steel 9mm Demon handgun, as you guys can see, it's got various different attachments there, very, very interesting. And if you look very carefully, it's actually got, against the name Sally, which is what the I'm guessing the pistol is named, you guys can see we've got 6 strike markings, so this could suggest that the next game in the Call of Duty series could potentially be Black Ops 6. So that's interesting to think about there. So there's 6 tally marks when I think the original they actually used to be 8 of them. So very, very interesting there, guys. I think I've also got some gameplay of a weapon inspect, just in case for those who are interested in taking a look at that. Very, very interesting to think about there. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments. So as you guys can see, campaign first of all. So Call of Duty 2024 officially dubbed by fans as Black Ops Cold War or Black Ops 6, as we potentially could know it as, but we'll have to wait and see. It's set to release in the latter end of this year. 2024 rumours and leaks and theories have been spread across the internet for a good while, and basically we're going to take a look at some of these leaks right now. So for those who don't know, according to reports from Insider Gaming, COD 2024 is set to continue the trend started by Modern Warfare 3 by having open world style campaign content. However, rather than simply having a handful of open world missions that break up a traditionally structured campaign, Black Ops Cold War is reportedly set to centre its entire campaign around this open world design. Leakers on Twitter have suggested the Safe House feature from Black Ops Cold War's campaign will return, seemingly becoming a location you start at before entering the open world or a prep zone prior to missions. So rumours also suggest that there will also be traditional linear set-piece driven single-player missions as well. These missions will, while fewer in number than a traditional COD title, are said to be the pace breakers in campaign for open world content, mirroring how Modern Warfare 3 structured that campaign. So various reports of data mines on Twitter have given us a handful of supposed mission code names, including Contract, Union, Safe House, a Farm Mission, Storm, Extract, Redaction, and Imposter. This campaign is also reportedly created by the team at Raven, with support and oversight from Treyarch, similarly to Black Ops Cold War. Initial reports on the game's setting came from Windows Central, which I explained a few minutes ago, who wrote that Call of Duty 2024 was set to take place in the 1990s, with occasional steps back into the past Cold War era of the late 80s. Just quoting at Windows Central continued, according to multiple sources familiar with Activision's plans, Call of Duty 2024 will sport the Black Ops moniker and once again follow the same of some of the West's more shadowy military dealings in global conflict scenarios. Black Ops 6 will take place during the Gulf War. This likely sets the game as a direct follow-up to Black Ops Cold War and the campaign storyline within. Characters. Stepping into a Cold War follow-up storyline immediately brings into mind the questions for cast. They can start with the most concrete information. Actor Luke Charles Stafford leaked his involvement with Call of Duty back in July last year. According to him, he is playing a character named Ratcliffe, and if his timeline of next year is correct, then he will appear in Treyarch's COD title. So this was the original post that he put up last year, so very, very interesting. You see he's actually wearing various different pieces of equipment actually all over his body, as you guys can see. So this is what games use to actually record people in real life and put them into the game, essentially. We've also then we can expect to receive the return of Russell Adler and Frank Woods. Various Twitter leaks have also reported the introduction of new characters to the Black Ops franchise. However, we have little information on them, except for their names, which are Felix, Marshall, and Neumann. Very, very interesting there, guys. So let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are on that. Multiplayer. So basically we've got quite a lot of information for this. So here's what we've got so far. There's a lot of content that's supposedly coming to the multiplayer of the new Black Ops 6 title. So weapons, we've got 55 new weapons apparently, which are, some of them will be familiar, some of them are not. Big shout out to Vondi is Pog for getting all of this information. So we've got 10 assault rifles. So we've got the Colt Model 723, the AK-74, the SIG SG-550, the SETME Model L, the IS Val, the M16A2, the SA-80, the AR-18, the L1A1 and its SAR-80. Now, some of these are code names. We don't know if these are going to be the final names for these weapons, but a few of these actually do appear to be the correct ones, so very interesting there. But 4 battle rifles, AEK-973, the SIG SG-542, the SETME Model C and the FN FAL. Some of these will be familiar for you guys. SMGs or submachine guns, we've got the Gepard PDW, the Falmer SAF, MP5, the SR3 Vickers, the Imbel MD1, the Grendel R31, the SR3 MP, the PP90 and the Colt 9mm SMG. Shotgun, we've got Mossberg 500, the Bullpup Mossberg 500, not sure what the differences are between those, CBC Model SP12, the Botville Skate Olympia 72 and the Remington Model 11. LMGs or light machine guns, AR-10, PU-21, KSP-58 and the KSP-58D. Marksman rifles, M16 MK12 SPR, the IMI Romat, the Belgian Mach 2 sniper variant, SVU Dragunov, Accuracy International AE, SR25 PSD. Snipers, SR25, the Dragunov, the PGM Ultima Ratio, the PGM Hecate 2 and the L96. Pistols, H&K USB 9x19mm, H&K USB .40 S&W, Makarov PM, Stechkin APS, Grendel P30, the 5.7 and the Beretta M9. Launches, the Panzerfaust 3 and the FIM 92 Stinger. The melee weapons, knife, combat knife and breaching tool. So that's a really interesting set of weapons there, guys. Maps, these are what's been discovered so far for the upcoming game. Some of these are code names, some of them may be final names for the maps. Pillage, I think did come out within the leaked maps that surfaced online middle of last year. Stealth, I think, is the other one. I think it takes place in an airport, if I'm not mistaken. Mogadishu. Now, I suspect, I don't know why it says Megadishu there, but Mogadishu could potentially, I actually found this out fairly recently, but apparently, rumour has it, potentially Bukhara. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. I've taken a look at this map from the original Modern Warfare 3 of 2011, and back in the days of Modern Warfare 3, the multiplayer map Bukhara, which was actually set in Mogadishu in Somalia, which I'll come on to in a moment, actually had the code name inside the PC files as MP_Mogadishu, and location is Mogadishu, Somalia. So, for those who don't know, one of the main battles, if you will, during the Gulf War was an incident called Black Hawk Down. Now, for those who have seen the movie of the same name, you will notice that it actually takes place in Mogadishu, Somalia. So that's really interesting to think about there, because so we could potentially see a mission in the campaign for that. So that's interesting to think about there. Radar, Island, Canals, CMD, not WMD by the way, so it could be otherwise known as Command. So we've got Veiled, Firing Range and Grind. Now Firing Range could be the legendary map that we've seen in multiple COD Black Ops titles now, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Kill streaks, so these are the rumoured kill streaks that we can expect to see, and names can change from now until launch. Hand Cannon, Harp, Cerberus. Now this could either be something similar to the it could be that robot on tracks that roams around the map. I think we've had that in was it DMZ? I think it was in the past as well. But it could also be related to dogs, hence the name Cerberus, and of course the three-headed dog from Hell and Greek mythology. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Hellstorm Missile, Honeypot. We don't have a description for it. I'm not sure what that is yet. Valkyrie Rocket. I think we've had that before with the V2 rocket in previous COD titles. Spy Plane, otherwise known as UAV. RCXD, we've had numerous times in the past. Napalm Strike, again we've had in the past, I think, with previous Modern Warfare titles, I believe. Or could be Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, if I'm not mistaken. Nighthawk, an M202 launcher, a Mini GL or War Machine. Gas Strike, Sentry Turret, Counter Spy Plane or Counter UAV. Chopper Gunner, Death Machine. Air Patrol, Care Package, we've had numerous times before. Attack Chopper, Artillery, Booby Trap and Nuke. Now, Nuke's a funny one because there was rumours online that it could potentially be the DNA bomb, which I think somebody surfaced online if I'm not mistaken, so we'll have to wait and see. But those are the information we've currently got available to us. Equipment, C4, IED, which is an improved explosive device, impact grenade, Molotov, frag grenade, Semtex, shock stick, proximity alarm, thermite, decoy grenade, EMP grenade, flashbang, smoke grenade, stun grenade, Combat Axe, Tactical Insertion, and another one called SC. We don't know exactly what that could potentially be short for, but however, it seems to be some sort of spot and mark equipment, so it could potentially be something similar to the snapshot grenade, which is currently in Modern Warfare 3, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Field upgrades. So we've got gas mine, jammer, landmine, ammo pack, a destroyable shield, LS revive stim gun, spy cam, rally, and trophy system. Rally, I'm not 100% sure what that is at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Game modes. So far we've got capture the flag, domination, control, HVT or high value target, gunfight, gun game, infected, kill confirmed, and a couple of new ones I've never even heard of before. Koth, not sure what that could be, and EFC, again we don't know what that is at the moment. Intercept, not 100% sure what that is at this present moment, and a couple of legendary ones. We've got prop hunt and search and destroy, so that's really interesting there. I'm surprised Team Deathmatch isn't on that list, to be quite honest with you, but I'll have to wait and see on that. Perks, we've got quite a lot here. Munitions, surveillance, guerrilla, tune-up, restock, hustle, tactical recon, tac resist, heavy metal, scavenger plus, extra shrapnel, covert ops, EOD, huntmaster, grave robber, mercenary, warhead, sonar, quick fix, hardline, underkill, scavenger, blast shield, extra deadly, overcharge, which potentially could be a field upgrade as well, survivor, operative, anti-up, dexterity, and grenade expert. So very, very interesting set of information here, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments. Now, I mentioned earlier about a multiplayer alpha, so we could potentially see an alpha that's been found in the files. So leakers have found references to an alpha, which could be like the Cold War alpha back from 2020. So that's really interesting to think about there. We have had Gunfight Alpha back in the days of Modern Warfare 2019. Now, but apparently, according to Semtex Leaks on X or Twitter, he reported a possible Call of Duty Alpha being referenced in the files of Call of Duty HQ. As you guys can see, we've also had one with the Black Ops Cold War as well. We've also had another one for the Champion Hill Alpha in Vanguard. So that's really interesting to think about there. So as you guys can see, the Semtex Leaks, Con 2024 Alpha confirmed. Black Ops 6 will be following in Black Ops Cold War's footsteps and release a public alpha build sometime before launch. Looks like it'll be for multiplayer, but it's not certain. So as you guys can see, Call of Duty 24, otherwise known as MP24 in the files. And apparently, in another file, it shows as COD 24 equals alpha. So SP is single player, MP is multiplayer. And obviously the 24, 23 and 22 will be the year of that Call of Duty's release. So very, very interesting there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments. Possible release. We could get some time for Call of Duty 2024, not to mention the reveal after the Xbox Games Showcase in June. If it follows the trend, shortly after each reveal we get a confirmed alpha to play for a specific platform, which is only PlayStation, but after the Microsoft acquisition, it's most likely no longer exclusive. So we'll have to wait and see. So we can expect a Call of Duty Next event happening in early August, alpha potentially mid-August, beta in September, early October campaign as Zombies early access, then late October as full games launch. That's not confirmed, by the way, it's just speculation at the moment, but that's really interesting to think about there. Zombies, I'm not going to go into this too much here, guys, but I'll try and be as fast as I can. So we expect to get 2 launch maps. If I'm not mistaken, I think we knew the identity of a couple of those maps. We suspect it is Liberty Falls and Tyrannus Island. Now, Liberty Falls was actually mentioned during one of the speeches in Zombies, in Modern Warfare Zombies at the moment. So I think that was mentioned by a couple of characters in that mode. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on with that. For those who haven't checked out that speech, I will annotate that speech for those who are interested in the info card above. So make sure you guys do check that out. Round Base will be returning. Gobblegums and Dr. Mantu's Factory will be making a comeback. I'll go quickly into this here, guys. So Gobblegums, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will probably remember that from Black Ops 3 Zombies. Armor Station Crafting and Exfils, which I pretty much covered this previously in a previous video. But Pack-a-Punch, Perks and Mystery Boxes will be returning as well. Wonder weapons, including the potential ray gun. I've also got potentially the jet gun from Black Ops 2's Transit, so that could potentially be returning. The Wunderwaffe DG2, you can actually obtain. This is actually obtainable by doing a certain quest on Fortune's Keep at the moment. KT4 or a wonder weapon similar to it. Now, the wonder weapon, if not the KT4, hasn't been seen in any previous iteration of zombies before, but there's no images of it. But it's been referenced in the game files as a weapon that bubbles the zombie's skin. So that's really interesting there. 2 rumored maps set to be released on Gulf War's launch, as aforementioned, about the underground lab and the exfil boat, so that could potentially be Terminus Island. The city map could potentially be that one I mentioned earlier about Liberty Falls. So we'll have to wait and see what that's all about. Early access pre-order. There's also a rumoured beta map, but we don't know when that's going to be. Potentially up to a month early beta, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So very, very interesting information here, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions of this in the comments box down below. For those who are interested, why is Call of Duty 2024 called Black Ops 6 and not Black Ops 5? Now, I'm just going to quickly run through this. Now, basically, for those who don't know, Treyarch essentially kickstarted the Black Ops series with World at War back in 2008, as that title serves as prologue to the narratives that explored in Black Ops 2010. The studio were going to make 3 more sequels, which would then further into the future, so Black Ops 2 flew past the 60s and 70s to cover both the 80s and 2020s. So that's really interesting there. Black Ops 3 brought the series even further into the future with 2065. So that was interesting there. With very little connection to the first 2 Black Ops titles, Black Ops 4 then served as a prequel, focused on the characters of Black Ops 3 multiplayer through Blackout, after the single player campaign was cancelled apparently. Cold War in Black Ops 5. So for those who don't know, after Sledgehammer and Raven failed to execute a collaborative Call of Duty for the 2020 release, Activision pulled Treyarch off post-launch support Black Ops 4 to salvage the project. What came to be was Black Ops Cold War, a miracle title that was overwhelmingly well received after being released during the height of the pandemic. So making this a direct sequel set in between the first 2 Black Ops games, so Black Ops 1 and 2, Cold War was offered a classic style multiplayer and was the first Treyarch title to integrate with Warzone. An in-game message of the day during the launch window contained a placeholder logo for the game depicting Black Ops V, Black Ops 5 instead of Cold War. Now, this would you see in the message of the day screen back in that game, so although Cold War is without a doubt the 5th Black Ops title in the series, a placeholder logo confirms the title following the numerical name which previous entries did. Fans have pointed out franchises like Grand Theft Auto and Fallout released titles in between the numerically titled games, but did not count those entries when naming the next title. For example, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. Microsoft confirms it is Black Ops 6. The Xbox Showcase event is scheduled for June 9th, meant to unveil Call of Duty 2024 as Black Ops 6. The teaser image contains the placeholder Cerberus logo and a redacted title, so it's easy to make out the word Ops, which confirms Black Ops is in the title of the game. There appears to be space for around 1 or 2 characters next to Ops, which makes it seem to make out a V. COD 2024 isn't not Black Ops 5, meaning there is a 6 or a VI in the graphic. Players also speculated that the character could be an X, considering the game is internally referenced as T10, reflecting Treyarch's 10th Call of Duty title. And a new award also confirms that it was Black Ops 6, like I aforementioned about this steel blueprint for the demon. So that's really interesting there. So I want to know what you guys' views and opinions are of this. Let me know in the comments box down below. I'm keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. Make sure you guys drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so it's not uploaded, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then.